Okay, let me just get around to the front of the camera. Hi everybody, it's Tony D. Hello factory fans and bros from the Super Frat site. Today I'm starting a new thing where I'll do some personalized videos for the site. Now that I got my new video camera and I've been doing videos and stuff. So I just sort of wanted to go over some stuff that's going on with the site so you're aware of it. The first thing is the current storylines. At Super Frat, we have the Cold Butt storyline. That's going to go another 4 episodes. And we're starting a new thing where we're going to try to do our longer storylines all in one big shot so we don't interrupt them with like other storylines because that confused people. Also on Monday, we have a brand new comic on the Webcomic Factory. It's about bowlers and it's called Pin Junkies, and that's being drawn by artist Nick Justice. I think you can access his bio on the site now. If not, you could definitely access it on Monday. He's from New Jersey too, and he's got the greatest name for comic book artist I've ever heard, Nick Justice. Big thing, of course, I've been talking about sponsors on the site. Now we have 2 sponsors this month. The first sponsor, our big sponsor, is All Things Fun, and they're at allthingsfun.net. They're at the top of the site, so please click on the site, check it out. They specialize in games, although they sell comics and other stuff too. But if you need a game and you buy that stuff anyway, please call Ed, my friend Ed, at All Things Fun. Tell him the Webcomic Factory or Super Frat sent you, and help us out, because if Ed gets a few phone calls, at least he knows he spent his money wisely. And of course, Stormwatch, one of my favorite comic book stores where I generally go to shop, is also a sponsor this month. He is on the left side of the site, and his sponsor link goes to his Facebook page. So he's trying to get more likes. We started at about 135. We're up to about 147, 148. I would really like to get Bob, who runs the store, over 200 likes. So it doesn't cost you anything. Just go to the Facebook page, like Stormwatch Comics, and hey, check out their sales. Again, if you buy comics anyway, they both our sponsors do mail order, and if you've got something that's hard to find, your local store doesn't have it, why not check out my buddies? And if you're local to these stores, by all means, go in, check them out. All right, another new feature on the site is our donate button. I just put the donate button on both Super Frat and the Webcomic Factory. That's located down there on the left side, on the bottom, underneath our ads. And if you click on that, you can donate some money to us. Now, obviously, if you donate at Super Frat, the money goes towards Super Frat. And at the Webcomic Factory, you could donate to the factory as a whole, or when you send in your donation, tell us which comic you're donating towards. And we'll put the money towards that. Because that's, we split the money in certain ways on the Webcomic Factory, and one of the ways we do it, if we get licensing, for a particular comic, just that comic gets the money. So if you want your donation just to go towards a particular comic, by all means, send us the money. We do most of our comics once a week, so that's 4 times a month. $5 a month, is only about a buck a week. And that would be 50, 60 bucks a year. So you would really be helping us out. And, if you want me to mention you or mention a link if you donate, I'm more than happy to do it, unless you do some kind of weird, evil website that I don't like. What else is going on? Oh, this weekend I'm doing Wizard World Philadelphia. That is at the Philadelphia Convention Center, right in the center of town. So if you're in the area, stop by. I'll be in Artist Alley. And the Philadelphia Redditors are coming out. How you doing, Reddit? So come on by the table, hang out, check out some of my print comics. Check out, I'll have some of the artwork for Pin Junkies, so you can check that out before it posts on Monday. And, if you want to get a signed comic, I still have Super Frat left. Still have copies of Japanese Schoolgirls in Love, and a few of my old print comics. And hey, I'm always willing to do a sketch, even though I'm a writer and I can't draw. Also coming up, I'll be at the Piscataway Library on July 23rd doing a thing. It's all about comics. I'll be talking about comics, and again, I'll have some comic stuff to sell. And in September, I'll be doing Intervention Con. That's September 16th, 17th, and 18th. That's a webcomic convention. So if you're really into webcomics, believe me, this is the future of comics. You should definitely show up. Last year was really interesting. The vibe in the room is very different from a comic book convention. Really just interesting is all I'll say. So come on down to Intervention Con. So that's about it. Other things going on in my life. I got married, as those of you following the sites may have seen, back on May 21st. So, ladies, I'm taken. I really ought to wear my ring. Other than that, not much going on. Just updating the sites. Won't be doing a lot of cons this year, other than the ones I just mentioned. Mainly because we're trying to put the money towards the site. And one of the ways I put the money towards the site is by doing Project Wonderful ads, which you'll see on the left, and when we don't have a big sponsor, you'll see across the top. And those Project Wonderful ads are also something you can click on. Again, it doesn't cost you nothing. Most of them just go to other webcomics, and you know, webcomics are free. So if you want to continue to get free entertainment, well, I guess it's not free if you pay for it, but hey, I mean, you know, donate whatever you can. I mean, if you donate us $2, I mean, that's something, right? I'll be ecstatic, and I'll be able to tell the artist, wow, you know, somebody donated towards us, and somebody really likes our comics. So that's it. So keep clicking. You've been doing really great for us. We have a lot of cool stuff coming up. I got a few more different comics coming up on the Webcomic Factory. I just wrote a new storyline for Super Frat. Chris Moreno's getting to work on that, and I'll see you at the con. Now I'm turning off the camera. Sorry I don't have a camera guy.